He bore all the responsibility for the accident, paying off the entire family fortune, and now the in-laws want to see their son one last time, but the mortuary's make-up costs are heartbreakingly high. Desperate, he sought Sanjay's help, but was refused outright, still haunted by the past. As his ex was leaving, she bumped into the returning Xiao Wen. "I know who you are. You're that person in Sanjay's phone. He cries every time he sees your pictures." After hearing Xiao Wen, the ex-girlfriend went back to Sanjay, feeling guilty. She knew she and her husband had caused trouble. "I'm sorry, I really have no other choice." Seeing his former lover in pain, Sanjay softened, but he knew he couldn't do it alone. He had to get Old Master's help, so he bought a bottle of Moutai and explained the situation. Old Master didn't hesitate. They went to the mortuary with Sanjay and Xiao Pang. When Old Master uncovered the sheet, even Sanjay, accustomed to corpses, was overwhelmed. Under his direction. Subtitles. Sanjay started to meticulously handle the body, and after more than 10 hours of restoration work, he finally restored the body. Watching the family bid farewell, Sanjay finally understood the meaning of his work. Just then, Old Master's long tension took a toll on Old Master. In the hospital, his eldest daughter scolded Sanjay for being thoughtless, yet Old Master defended him for the first time. He mentioned his late brother's story. Back over 20 years, Old Master had taken his brother to the Yangtze River to retrieve a body, and they found a 10-year-old boy instead. The boy's mother was crying on the shore, while 3 attempts yielded no results. When Old Master emerged from the water, he realized his brother. It turned out his brother had dived in secretly, though he rescued the child. He never surfaced again. They lost a living person for a dead one. From that day on, Sanjay truly understood the purpose of a mortician, to respect the deceased and comfort the living. His sincerity won families' respect and recognition. In spare time, Sanjay contacted tech people, never breaking his promise to Xiao Wen. Hard work pays off. The father of the deceased girl started a tech company, and through teamwork, they finally recovered the data in Xiao Wen's watch. On Xiao Wen's birthday, Sanjay gave her a special gift, a handmade doll from her grandmother, but it was modified by Sanjay. Just press a button on its tail, and Grandma's voice would say, "Xiao Wen, I'm waiting for you. I made this for you." "Xiao Wen, where did you run off to again?" "Hurry back, there's meat on the table." Hearing her grandma's voice again, Xiao Wen's tears flowed down as she rushed to hug Sanjay tightly. This was the best gift she had ever received. Just when everything seemed on the right track, an unexpected twist occurred. Xiao Wen's uncle showed up with a woman claiming to be her birth mother, but Sanjay didn't buy it. Sanjay silently turned to leave, but she returned that evening, insisting she was Xiao Wen's mother and could prove it with a paternity test. Upon hearing this, Sanjay exploded. "Your grandmother sacrificed everything to raise you, and now you want to take her away. That's just outrageous." The woman, fuming, slapped herself. "I ran around as a young woman and ended up with a kid." Her boyfriend fled upon learning of her pregnancy. Undeterred, she went abroad, but ended up in prison. Xiao Wen's grandma lost track of her. In prison, she kept thinking of Xiao Wen. Now she just wants to make up for her neglect. Yet, Sanjay ignored her. Unexpectedly, she knelt down and tearfully begged Sanjay to return Xiao Wen. Looking at the sleeping girl, Sanjay finally softened. Subtitles. He gave her 3 days. Next day, at the school parent-child event, Sanjay carried Xiao Wen, easily winning. He then showcased himself on stage repeatedly just to see Xiao Wen smile. "I know you've been lying to me. I can never see Grandma again. But I am no longer afraid because now I have a dad." Tears welled up in Sanjay's eyes. His life had been a roller coaster of joy and sorrow. How he wished to be by Xiao Wen's side as she grew up, but he thought of the maternal love she lacked. He could only bury his feelings deep inside. 3 days passed quickly, and that night, while Xiao Wen slept, Sanjay quietly carried her to the car. He then retrieved a bunch of her belongings from the house, things Xiao Wen often used. He explained each of her routines to the woman. Before leaving, Sanjay gave the woman money, but she refused. As they argued, Xiao Wen woke up, and Sanjay comforted her. "This lady is your real mother. She's here to take you home." But Xiao Wen insisted she had no mother and clung tightly to Sanjay's hand. Despite his reluctance, Sanjay finally pulled his hand away, but not long after the car started moving, he felt a surge of regret. Xiao Wen kept banging on the window, crying out Sanji's name. Sanji. Sanji. Stop filming and shouting. Go back home quickly. After Xiao Wen left, Sanji felt as though his soul had been snatched away. He lay in bed, refusing to eat or drink. Even if Xiao Pang scolded loudly in any way, it couldn't wake her up. At that moment, he received terrible news. Old Master had left a letter for Sanji, advising him not to spend money recklessly. He instructed Sanji to arrange a simple yet respectable funeral, wishing to leave this world as clean as he came. Remembering his father saying that when people die, they become stars, he decided to put Old Master's ashes into a firework. As the firework burst in the night sky, it illuminated not only the dark, but also Sanji's future path. Just then, Sanji received a call from Xiao Wen's mother, saying Xiao Wen was missing. With no time to grieve, Sanji rushed out to search the places Xiao Wen frequented. They searched everywhere they could think of, but found no sign of Xiao Wen. Just as they parked outside the mortuary, they suddenly heard Xiao Wen's voice. Sanji rushed out of the car. Where have you been? I asked where you've been. Running around here at this hour. What if some bad person finds you?